Folks, welcome to OI. That's right. We are your overriding idiots. And we just need a word from you, in the chat to get started. And we're going to take that word as an inspiration. We're going to run with it like the devil. I forget what OA is. The OA was the overarching angel. I think it was the overarching angel. I'm your O. So oh, Bondo. That's like Bondo. Thank you very much, Bondo. Well, this jalopy needs a lot of work here. You know what I mean? You can't just like throw some paint on it, unless you want to look like a schmuck.
It's super, super important for me to show off to the kids, so I need to have a cherry, cherry fire engine, cherry red.
I get that, but that $99 special is really just to get you in the door. Nobody really wants that. You know what you really want is you want to wait. I'll be honest with you. It's going to be 2 weeks, because you know what the best part of painting is? You know what the trickiest part of painting is? What takes the most time?
No, Mr. Algiers.
It's the sanding. It's the finishing between the coats of paint.
Gee, Mr. Algiers, the prom's coming up, on Friday, and I gotta have the car by then.
You came in too late. I mean, I know you're an ass kisser for your kids, and you'll do anything for your kids. Tell you what.
Yeah, Bobby and Benson is, the twins are just they really want to take the convertible, and it's got to be finished.
Yeah, I feel for you, man. I feel for you because I met Gloria at my senior prom, and so I know what it's like.
Whoa, Gloria! Oh my God!
Yeah,
that's where you met her.
Oh, yeah, I met her there. She was from Lincoln. Yeah, she wasn't from our school. She was a guest. Lincoln, somebody. Huh? Yeah, she was a guest. And well, she was a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You remember Baumgartner, huh?
Baumgartner, yeah.
Baumgartner's girlfriend.
Baumgartner he was with Dale, if I think. Yeah, it was Dale, right?
Yeah, Dale? Well, he came out after that. But before then, he was with Gloria. Well, he was pretending to be with Gloria anyway.
Well, that's confusing because I know you guys were the big jocks and everything. I was I was running the projector, but wow. Yeah, Coach Billings was he always let me run the projector for the you guys were so great. And then you developed, you always knew about cars. I didn't know anything about cars then. Yeah, that's what I'm coming to you because the kids, you know what I'm saying. The kids, the twins are, they really want to go to the prom in that in the convertible.
Oh, I get you, man. I get you. I'll tell you what I'll do for you, since we go way back. I don't know if you remember McCullough. McCullough was 2 grades ahead of us.
Pete.
Yeah, he ran for mayor a couple of times.
Oh yeah, McCullough, yeah.
I
campaigned for him. He's a hell of a guy. Yeah.
He's a little bit, when I say he's an idiot, I mean like he's entitled. Okay. And so anyway, he's got his that's his over there. The Jaguar, the 70 Jaguar.
Oh wow. That's a beaut. That's a beaut.
Yeah. He thinks he's getting that this week.
He does?
Yeah, he thinks he is. But for a small fee, I can push him back another week. So if you want to pay an extra $350, let's do this. Extra $350, rush charge, and I'll get your GTO here done by Friday.
Well, how about this? Instead of making you rush so much and Pete doesn't need it, how about letting me use the Jaguar? The kids use the Jaguar.
What, and we don't tell Pete?
Don't tell Pete. Yeah, we just,
What if something happens to it though? I mean,
nothing's gonna happen. The kids are great drivers. They passed driver's ed. They got,
what do I tell him? What do I tell him? It's he doesn't, the Jag's not ready until
well, you told them already it's not gonna be ready for another week.
no, I haven't told him that yet.
Oh,
No, he thinks he's getting it this week.
oh, geez.
So you want me to tell him he's not getting his car and you want to use his car? That's two things.
Well, yeah, I guess it is. It is two things. No, I'm just trying to save you some trouble, instead of trying to rush to get the GTO finished. That's all.
Yeah, I'll tell him his yeah, honestly, I'd like to spend a little more time on the Pontiac here. It's beautiful. It deserves to be beautiful anyway.
Oh, that's a heck of a car.
I mean, this looks pretty good considering that's original paint. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But you might want to, I don't know. That tall tail fin though, it's you sure you want to leave that on there?
Well, now you got me thinking. It's like if we get to use Pete's car, just putting an idea here, then gosh, I don't even really need to get the GTO painted
At all? No, you need to get it done. I mean, it's been this thing's what is this thing? Like that paint's like 45 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, you got rust spots.
Gosh, now I'm confused.
The rust spots aren't getting any.
Oh, okay.
Smaller.
Okay. Okay. Gosh.
You won't have to pay the rush fee though. You just pay the normal fee, the normal full paint job.
Yeah.
I can't do a classic like this without doing the full paint job inside and out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Cut to Pete 3 weeks later. Pete and the guy. So what you're telling me is it's going to take you another 3 weeks to get the Jag up and running?
Yeah. I ran into some undercarriage rust where I hadn't noticed it at first. And I was really getting under there, and I need to do some welding. I need to get some there with a welder, and just re up the support there on the cross beams.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I
know, it's under that.
I mean, the outside's looking good though. Am I right?
Well, it's under that tarp over there, so I can't really tell. But I guess, whatever you say.
Let me just lift up the corner there a little bit.
Let
me just see. You can see I'm in there. Look at that. It's beautiful. Am I right? That's beautiful.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, it's pristine. But I want to save the surprise for you. I want
right.
It's ready.
Yeah.
I want you to see the whole thing, and just be blown away.
I guess I'll give you the inside information then, because since you're an alumni.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Of Benjamin Harrison.
Yeah.
Well, I'm making another run. I'm making another run for mayor.
Oh.
I want to at the parade. I want to be driving my Jaguar. I'll have Candy. Will be on. Candy will be with me, and the triplets will be there, all in the car. Yeah, it's going to be a big deal. I want to be I'll have. I'll probably, I'm thinking to ask one of those twins, Bobby or Benson, those twin kids. Ask one of them to drive maybe for me. Yeah, I'm really thinking of I'm definitely going to do that run for mayor, and so I'll be in the 4th of July parade driving that with.
Oh, nice. That's beautiful. That's great. Well, there's no problem there. We can have this baby ready. I'll have this ready a week before July 4.
Okay.
So you can do your run throughs, right? With everybody.
Yeah. Yes, that sounds good.
I know you love.
I'm just noticing. I'm just noticing, on the calendar there. That's wow. Look at that. Is that Gloria in there?
That's Gloria. Her? Yeah, that's Gloria on the calendar. She was.
Oh.
I know. I know she's a little worse for wear now. But
My
back in the
goodness.
day, am I right?
Oh, my goodness. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Look
Boy,
at
if I
that.
could, yeah. Well, if I could patch up that one and restore it to its original, I would. But you know, you can't tell, we can't help Mother Nature. She does what she does.
Ah, yeah. Miss,
Whew.
yeah. Well, she was Miss everything is what I remember. Just every contest she was in, she won. Yeah. Lucky man, lucky man, lucky
You've
man.
inspired me. You've inspired me. Uh, I think she ought to be in the 4th of July parade. What do you think?
Well,
She can wear a ribbon. She can wear a ribbon for uh that same ribbon she's wearing there. What do you think?
ah,
Miss
well,
Dodgeworth, Miss Dodgeworth 64.
well, I guess what kind of car do you think she would be in? I mean, she can't come with us, because I'm the mayor.
Well, your car's the best since it's a convertible and all.
Well,
Um, you know what though? I've got a friend. I don't know if you remember Skeech. He ran the projector. He ran the projector on movie nights.
sure,
Remember movie nights at Benjamin?
sure. Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, he was active. He was a good supporter of mine in my original 3 campaigns.
right, right. Um, well now his GTO's in for paint, and
Oh,
it's got that big spoiler on the back. What if we put Glory up there with the kid that you're not taking
okay. Well,
in chairs? Because that spoiler it'll support the chairs right back there.
a great idea. That's a great idea.
You guys can and you know what,
Wow.
your cars are both 1970. And so it's kind of a little mini car show.
Yeah. You got a way to enhance that, the 8-track sound on that? Because I could be playing, a campaign song.
Boy, I'm not a big radio connoisseur, but you know what? I'll take a look at it.
No, thank you. Yeah.
Simple.
Get a
It's
fix
something
maybe
simple.
just loudspeaker on there so we can blast you know,
A loudspeaker I can do.
my
Loudspeaker I can do.
campaign song. Yeah.
It's
Stay
actually
alive.
illegal. It's actually illegal to have a loudspeaker on a car without
No, it is. I
but
did.
not for parade, I think. I think for a parade.
For parade, it's okay. Yeah.
Just don't use it outside the parade.
Yeah. Yeah. Staying alive.
Ooh. Well, you're
That's the
more of a
song.
staying alive, man.
I really-
Is that your theme song?
Well, theme. I like that one. I like theme from Rocky. Uh,
I think Rocky be better fit for you
all right.
because you're the underdog as usual.
Mhm.
But you come out swinging.
Yeah. Oh, we'll flew that. Yeah.
And I don't mean swinging like, like
No.
extramarital situations that
Don't even go
kind of
there.
tanked your first 2 campaigns, but you're older now.
That's in the past.
That's in the
Way in
past.
the past. I've been forgiven by the Lord.
Yeah,
Been
you've
forgiven. Yeah.
you put
I
it
have,
you put it back in your pants, and
yes. Yeah, I know I did my penance. I've been forgiven by the Lord directly. I know that. I know that in my heart and in my soul. And it's a conversation that I had. And they say water under the bridge. Well, that's definitely, under the bridge and a drought.
I like that.
That's a drought now. It's
You should
just
use that. You should use that. You should use if you hear any criticism, just use that. Like it's all water under the bridge.
yeah.
I am here to do such and such. I know you. Do you
Yeah,
still want to? Do you
yes,
still want to put
exactly.
that duck pond in? Your main platform is the duck pond still?
Probably, yeah, it's so necessary. I could go on for hours about it, but the essence of it is, you know, preservation of not wildlife so much as just um, aquatic friends. you know, I've been big supporter of the Aquatic Friends for years and years. You know, I will not, I refuse to have goose or duck in my house served. And that's why, you know, that's one of the reasons one of my campaign was I'm trying to close down that Wong Sung's restaurant over there because he has duck.
Well, that's the best Chinese food in town. So you probably should steer clear of that this time.
Well, we got to do some negotiations then because he has to take the duck and goose off the menu. That's the first thing.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I don't want to put the man out of
That's
business.
probably a battle. It's probably a battle you want to fight. Cut to the negotiations.
So all we're asking for, it's pretty simple. I think this would solve the whole thing, is on your menu, do not have any duck, Peking duck, or orange duck, or your fried, any of those, you know, seaweed duck off the menu. And I think we can come to a deal here.
You know,
Say,
my grandson tells a joke. He says, the best duck that comes out of hiding? He goes, Peking duck. He's just the cutest. He's the cutest. No, these are Tom. Oh, you're so funny, Pete. Pete, we love you. We love you.
I love you too.
But these are time tested. This is all Chinese medicine. The dantian, it craves the fat from goose and duck, and there's really no substitute for that kind of. And I've read also that duck and goose both have medium chain triglycerides, and so it's Eastern medicine and Western medicine as well. So they're staying on the menu. They're staying very much on the menu. In fact, I'm going to move them now that you bring it up. I've been meaning to move them to the top of the menu, which is I'm going to do now. Peking duck's always been there, of course, but I'm going to move the Peking goose to the top of the menu, making a note.
Oh, geez. You're a tough person to negotiate with.
Listen, if you need $10 for your campaign, I can do that. I can help support your campaign. Just don't talk about us at all.
$10, huh?
Okay. Let's make it 15.
That's more like it. That's more like it.
That's more like
my only issue now is what do I tell my
Ching. Kunk, kunk. There you go. What do you tell the missus? What do you tell the missus?
So much. This is going to a good cause for.
Oh, it definitely is. Democracy, whether you win or lose, Pete, it's democracy in action.
Well, yes. Yeah, absolutely. And, I had never said a bad word or had a regret about my opponent, Tom Thumsy.
Oh, Thumsy.
Tom Thumsy. I have to laugh because Tom we're really, we have opposing bowling teams, but Thumsy is, he's a good guy. I don't really have, we have different opinions about things, especially about aquatic wildlife, but other than that, he's a good man.
It's hard to know how to pronounce his last name. He's got the it's hard for me because he's got the M in there and the B in there, and he's got another B. It's hard to know how to say his name.
Well, that was a whole thing because accused me of being like insensitive to ethnicities, and like because I was saying Thumzingzi, what kind of a name is that? Where is that from? He's like
he's been eating here every Friday night for
he does, huh?
For 27 years, and
I see.
And he's always won the mayorship.
He has.
Everyone loves him. People love him.
Well, yeah, they like him. I would say like him. I don't know if love him. He's liked.
And he's normal. He's accessible. Being double jointed, he does things that You know, just makes it
Yeah, and I
a
got
very
you
down
got.
to earth person.
I know you got to give credit to a guy that's you know what's well I'll use be polite, diminutive, you know, tiny, diminutive, little, kind of smallish, dwarfish. I mean, you know, I'm not casting aspersions, but I mean, you got to give him credit with basically, you know, between you and me, it's kind of a handicap, you know, being as you know,
Well,
height challenged as he is.
apparently not. Apparently not. He you know, his slogan, the biggest heart in town. I mean, it sure beat all your different slogans. I mean, what's your slogan this time? Let's see. The first time you ran, it was, if I recall, it was it was something about eating poultry as paltry or something. It was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the mind that devours the poultry is nothing more than a paltry expression of unpoliteness. I
Beautiful,
tried to get,
beautiful,
you know, it's like I tried to, you know, get the P's
beautiful.
in there. Right?
I just don't think. Yeah, it's hard to grasp,
Mhm.
and
It takes a certain amount of intelligence.
it does, Pete. And that's the thing, Pete, is you're not accessible. You know, you went off.
Too smart, huh?
You went off and went to state college. You know, Mr.
Yeah,
Fancy Pants.
yeah. People are always saying, you know, that's right, smarty pants. Ooh, you got a degree in, you know, degree in accounting. You're, um, ooh, you know, it's like you got a bachelor's degree. Ooh, you know, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. You're like, you know, too smart, too
you
clever,
got you've
too
got letters,
cool. But you know, they used to say, "Oh, you're too cool for school." You know, they used to say to me,
but you
but I
went and got
wasn't too
plenty of
cool.
school. You went and got plenty of school. You got letters after your name. I don't even know what they are. You've got letters, you know, on
Well, I
your.
have, you know, yeah, I have a BA, Bachelor of Arts. That's what that means, and AA, which is an Associate of Arts from over there at Teddy Roosevelt Junior
Sure,
College.
sure. And you've also got that ASE on there, which I guess you pick people for some kind of documentary at one point, and
Oh, associate of scenic endeavors. Yeah, that was when I was conducting tours of the you know the swamps over there at Midland.
Pete, you got to figure out what makes you like us, what makes you a normal person, and be normal. We vote for normal people here in Crookston. That's what we do.
Well, yeah, I know. It probably was a mistake going off there to State College. I admit that, but I'm bringing in the sophistication of
Ooh, I got it. Your slogan. I came back. How about, you know what? How about just I'm back?
back. Yeah,
Because
I
it's
like
the
that.
double entendre. You're back from state college, and you're also back for your third attempt.
Yes, I like it. I like it.
Back.
Yeah. No, I think that's good. I appreciate the $15 contribution to the campaign,
Sure. Yeah. You know,
which
because
is,
your first two slogans were very long. So I think
I
a
know,
short one.
yeah. No, you're right. It's a soundbite type thing.
I know what it is. I'm back and I'm not better than you. Maybe that's the full one. Short, I'm back for short, and then I'm back and I'm not better than you. The long
Yes,
version.
I'm back. I like this. How about I'm back. I'm not short. I'm not short, and I'm not better than you. I like to throw that in there, you know, just to
Okay.
create the distance between
Did you
me and Thumbiger, the little,
were
you
you
know,
gonna were you
separation.
gonna order something? Were you gonna order something? It's like
Um, Not the duck. Yeah, I am.
cut to cut to Pete and his wife, Mr. and Mrs. McCullough. Oh, you did not say that. Tell me you did not say that.
Well, politics is a rough business. And I don't like to get you involved in it, but it's a rough, tough, bare
Sweetie,
knuckles business.
sweetie, these are just normal small town folks. They want to vote. They want to vote for someone who's just, like who
That's
runs the hardware store. They see every day, that kind of thing. Just like Thumbsby.
well, Thumbsby is yeah. I mean, he makes a point of glad handing, kissing babies, waving flags. He's always running around. He's always there,
He's the cutest though. He's cute. He's just a cute. When he's holding a baby, there's nothing more adorable.
uh, yeah, that's what they say. To me,
Dogs
disturbing.
don't even like you. Dogs don't even like you, Pete.
Yeah, that's been my whole life. I don't know what exactly is going on there. I went to the vet, Jimmy Bergens, and Jimmy Bergens, and I asked him, what the heck's going on here? These dogs are always barking at me, trying to pee on me and everything. I said, what is going on? They don't do it to anybody else but me. And I'm not in the, they even like the postman. Carl over there has no problems delivering the mail.
Carl's a lovely man.
Carl is, yeah, hasn't missed a beat. Guy's like, what, he's like 80 and he's still carrying the mail.
Carl should run for mayor.
No, well, wait a second. Let's not go extreme here. I'm going to be the next mayor and I need your support completely.
Well, just, like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this again. All the drama and
I need you, babe. I really
all the
need you.
drama. You gotta.
Look at envision this. Just envision this. Where is the 4th of July. Jaguar is going to be ready, I think, about a week beforehand. We'll take a dry run. You'll be sitting next to me. The triplets will be in the front. They can all fit in the front there. Somebody's asked the Bobby and Benson twins to join us. But yeah, we'll do that, and then the next car we'll have Gloria will be in
Which one do we
there,
get? Do we
with
get
her
Bobby or
ribbon, and she'll
Benson?
be waving the flag.
Do we get Bobby or Benson?
Does that shock you that I mentioned Gloria?
No, Gloria. So I don't want to hear about that cow. I mean, you said
Well,
you said to
okay.
me on our wedding night that you'd rather have Gloria, but you were settling for me.
Did I say that?
You
I said that.
did. You should, dude, you effer. Leave me alone. Let me finish my wine in peace. Cut to the original Skeech and
Mechanic.
mechanic. Forget his name.
Oh man, I'm awfully sorry. The kids just weren't paying attention, I guess, and I got the Jag is.
Fortunately,
I'll pay for it. I'll pay for.
Oh, you're paying for it, all right.
Okay.
But fortunately for you, Pete's a little slow on the uptake. He didn't ask to see the whole car.
What?
But what? So it's going to be fine. Just give me the money though, okay? On time.
I'll get it to you.
And by the way, something was up. Something was up?
Well,
I heard that your car was going to be used in the parade also. So I'm gonna make sure that's ready as well.
well, yeah, that's I think that was I think Gloria was going to be in that car with the ribbon and everything.
Which means you'll be driving it.
Yeah.
And one of your boys, apparently you're splitting your boys between the cars.
Well, the triplets, but then the older boy, Sam.
I thought it was twins. Okay, I thought you.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, yeah. Well, when you count the Sam, I sometimes say triplets because Sam was born amazingly like it was crazy. It was like 7 months after the twins.
7 months,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's kind of a
Stays there
miracle.
longer.
All of a sudden the twins, and then 7 months later,
Yeah.
Sam is born.
Well, I mean,
Not
explains
not
what.
not premature either. Big,
No,
healthy, strapping kid. Yeah,
explains why he was 30 pounds when he came out.
yeah, it's incredible. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, and I didn't even realize that she was pregnant. And then all of a sudden, she comes home and she says, "Well, here's your new son." And it was like, "What? What?" She says, "Yeah, I didn't want to bother you, and
Yeah.
just it was a real easy birth, and here he is." It's
Yeah. Well, um, I see why you call them the twins sometimes and the triplets other times. Because he doesn't look anything like, he was in there a lot longer. He doesn't look anything like the other two.
It doesn't. Yeah, he's a feisty little kid. He doesn't he doesn't really look like me too much either. But yeah, he's a feisty one. He's a feisty one.
Yeah, you know what he reminds me of? Pete McCullough.
Darn it. As you mentioned it, yeah, he kind of has that. He kind of is, yeah, like he's big like
He's
Pete.
kind of big and low. He's kind of big and low like Pete.
Yeah, big, big, big. Yeah, kind of a big but pear shaped. Got a big ass, and I hate to say that about my own kid, but he's pear shaped.
Sure,
He's got a big butt for a guy, and then he kind of tapers back. Yeah.
sure. Well, got to get both these beauties ready for
Yeah. Well,
the parade.
you're the man. You're the man.
Man,
Cut to Gloria and Mechanic at home. You want me to what?
oh, Glory. We're gonna bring back your glory days, Gloria. We're gonna put that ribbon back on you. Remember when you were remember when you won that pageant in Dodgeton?
Yeah. No. That's when I was dating Jimmy Sweeney. He was a lot of fun, Jimmy
Not for
Sweeney.
long though, not for long. I swooped you up after that. That's
And
because
that's right.
you love my Corvette.
Yeah, Jimmy Sweeney had to go into the army. He was drafted.
That was a shame.
I was heartbroken.
It's a shame he got killed in action, but you'll always have his 3 letters and a photo of his Purple Heart.
You always remind me of that. I was trying to forget that, Jimmy.
So I bought this full-body leotard for you because I know you're probably not gonna wear your gold one piece you had on in 1964. But this full-body leotard, it compacts in all the right places.
You're saying I need to be compacted? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just shaped.
Give me that.
I mean, your double scotches and your bonbons haven't done much for your pageant winning figure, Laura.
That's because I am bored. B-O-R.
Well, you used to work in the shop, but then when you stopped looking like your calendar pick, you got depressed. Can't say I blame you.
Do you know how much I made for that calendar pick and where it was published?
I know that $600 was a lot back then.
It was a fortune. Nobody else made that much money.
And I noticed it was published in St. Louis. St. Louis back then had a printing ban.
Do you know how much Marilyn Monroe got for her nudie picture? Do you know how much?
It was only 800. It was only 800.
No,
I recall.
that was juiced up. she only got $300.
Oh,
And
really?
I was paid $600.
Mm. Well, if you hadn't been like crying over what's his name for 13 years, you might have done something with your life yourself. You might have gone to Hollywood and slept with the right people.
That's mean and cruel.
Probably.
Vicious, but I've come to expect to you. I mean, if you had an education like Pete, things might have turned out differently. I might not be so bored.
Hmm. Well, you're always welcome to have an affair with Pete.
Oh, I am?
He needs something to sink his third mayoral run.
I'm voting for Pete.
Are you?
Yes.
You know how much I've never wanted to be anything more than a body shop / mechanic person. You know that.
I know it. I knew that. You're right. I mean, I knew that from the beginning. You were honest. You were always totally honest about that. You love cars. You love working on cars. You always have. I remember that.
Today I'm an 8-track person.
Wow.
So I'm gonna need a little bit of less bitching and moaning.
What's on there? Is there any tapes in there?
There's one jammed in there. It's the Hills Brothers.
Hills Brothers? Don't they make coffee?
They sure do. And Carlos is our lead man.